Well, if no one's going to hurt them, then maybe I should find out where they live and do it myself. And just blast someone because I'm tired of it. Even if it means having to risk my freedom, I will. I'm at the point where I was like, I got all this money. I should just pay someone to take somebody out. And I think anytime I call the police over to my place and they act suspicious, I should start blasting at them. Yeah, we should start blasting at police.
It's been a long time since I covered Tophiachu, and I decided that, it's been a couple weeks since I made a video about her. Let's go back. The reason why I haven't made really a video about her or anything like that is because I was kind of tired of the same thing. All she really does is go on TikTok, make some Snapchat stories, and just bitches about people. That's really it. The reason why I wasn't covering her is because it's the same thing she did before, even before the passing of Brother Chu. It's the same thing. She's blaming everybody for her not getting off her lazy ass. That's the best way to put it. And now she's just blaming everyone, like, oh, now you guys are making our situation worse. And it's like, no, you put yourself there. If you really wanted to change, you should have changed. You had people backing you, giving you money for a GoFundMe, and then all of a sudden you say, well, you guys don't even know where that money's going, and then people are seeing you buy stupid crap with it, and then you're expecting people not to question where their money's going to because they want to make sure that Brother Chu is going to have a good funeral and make sure that you and Mamachu, mainly Mamachu, is going to have a good place to stay. Let's get into this.
That there's no profile picture versus like, we're going to show him everything that you said and you're not going to get any help, you're not going to get a set. First of all, that's my brother's friend. And second of all, if you're in contact with the person that's a GoFundMe, how funny we're both in contact. And the guy's not going to take the money back and not bury his friend. Are you dumb? You're literally telling people that this guy is not going to help bury his friend. I wouldn't do that if I was you. He had friends that really cared. Like, for you to say that this guy's gonna revoke the GoFundMe money because you're showing him stuff, I really hope and think that you do know that you're actually talking to that guy and not someone pretending to be him because you're that stupid. Like, I will never understand no profile pictures, saying things, and literally lying. Let's not lie on the internet. I mean, why are you literally trying to stop my brother from being buried? And what does that man have to do with anything that I say online? What are you going to show him? Maybe I should show him the thread you made. Maybe I should show him that thread that was made towards his friend, right? Because, again, like, this has nothing to do with him, and I'm obviously not going to show his friends that, but his friends already know. Like, didn't you guys say that someone should pew-pew up my brother's car? Didn't you say that you were going to rip me out of the window? And didn't that actually happen? I mean, I wouldn't be talking to people that literally made threats that caused my friend to be unalived. I mean, unless you want to go that far, but see, I don't involve my brother's friends because they have nothing to do with it. That's weird, right? Imagine involving someone's friend and then saying that you're going to stop the funding to help them get buried, which is a lie. I know that's not true. I know, like, and it doesn't make any sense. Like, what is your reasoning? Why do you constantly keep trying to be, like, I've already had threats made towards me that I now have to take seriously. Y'all caused my brother to almost lose his job. Y'all were the reason why my brother got hurt and harmed. And you don't want to take accountability for that. And you're mad that I got some sort of help. You don't like the fact that that money was raised in that fast, in that small amount of time to be able to help me. That's why it's a jealousy thing. And I don't drag my brother's friends in it unless they bring it up. Like, some of his friends have mentioned how they hate the trolls and how they treat me online. Let's be real. Like, I've never mentioned to his friends what was going on social media because some of them do know because it's not their business and because why would I be telling them that? But a lot of them know and they don't like the trolls. They don't like y'all. So I don't know why you think contacting his friends like they like you when you're the reason why my brother is not living is very funny. I mean, unless you want to be hated by people, because even though you're not the guy that did that, what led up to the whole situation was your guys' fault. You kept harassing my family. You kept calling places and trying to get us kicked out. And then you said that because we didn't have a place, it was our fault. Well, what was we supposed to do? Go rent a place so we would have got kicked out? I'm not putting my name on a lease to end up having an eviction on my name and not be able to get a place. I'm not ruining my name for you, if that's what you think. And you can say whatever you want. Like, I can't block you because I block too many people, but you're a faceless profile picture lying to people on the internet. Maybe you need to reevaluate yourself if you're trying to stop someone from being buried. Imagine trying to stop someone from being at peace because you're a hateful person with no profile picture. I would advise you to put your actual profile picture on your profile and use your actual account. You're afraid because you know if people find out who you are, they're gonna call your job and get you fired. You hide behind these accounts because you know you're not gonna face any sort of accountability because you're too scared to face any sort of accountability. You're scared. That's what it is. When I say something, I say it on my real account. Let's be 100%. You're literally the reason why this all happened. You literally have said the most disgusting things to me. Not only that, you sent men from dating apps to my door, you've also sent me self-blank kits. You know what I'm talking about. Remember the bleach, the cup, and the razors? Oh yeah, I remember that very vividly. Also, Smokey C got one of my Insta stories taken down because it was reported, one of the audios got removed for violating guidelines. What guideline violations is it by saying that Smokey C chews a bunch of cigarettes? Like, these people are allowed to say anything without repercussions, but when I say something, I catch violations. If anything I said wasn't true, then why are you reporting me? When you wouldn't care at all if it wasn't true. Obviously, I have some truth to what I'm saying, right? Because I wouldn't get reported, but that's just crazy. You know, crazy. You may have not been the guy that done it, but you spoke that into existence. Imagine saying that someone should pew-pew at my brother's car and it actually happened. Imagine saying that you were going to rip me out of the window and my mom was going to watch me be ripped out of the window. Oh, that happened. You know, words have power. When you say something, it has power, especially if you speak about yourself in a negative way. It affects you because your words have power. If you're not speaking about yourself positively, then you're not going to have positive things happen. And it literally just bothers me that people are just so jealous, so mad, so angry that now I'm going to receive help. They're trying to stop me from receiving help. And it's not going to happen. What I said online has nothing to do with anyone else. Maybe, why don't you tell people why you talk about people's dead relatives? You kept constantly talking about my dead baby sister and my dead grandparents, but you act like you have no consequences. I would never be that hateful to go out of my way to stop someone's son. Especially, now I have to notify his mother and be like, oh, well, they're trying to stop your son from being buried. Imagine trying to stop someone from being laid to rest and put at peace because you're hateful and you harbor anger in your side, anger in your heart. Because if you were not a monster, then that's why you don't have no profile picture, because you know you look like a monster. That's why a lot of you guys hide behind these fake profile pictures, because you're legit monsters. You know like, I will never understand people talking big and bad on the internet, but they don't use their actual profile pictures. They don't use their actual accounts because they think hiding behind a fake account is going to protect them from not having things reported to their job for harassing people. But people can still find out who you are behind fake accounts. It's not that hard. And with the username like Leatherface89, you are literally Leatherface. You are a monster. I like the movie Leatherface, but you portray your actual username. You're a whole monster. For you to even say that I have no right to say what I said online, I said what I said online, and I have every right. I have never said anything racist. Maybe if you sat in that whole 10-hour live stream, you would know what I said, but clearly you didn't sit in a 10-hour live stream, nor does anyone have time to sit in a live stream that is 10 freaking hours. But trust me, you'll sit in a whole live stream of nonsense with Kaizen Nat doing a 24-hour live stream. You'd probably sit there all day for that nonsense. But when it comes to things important, like in an important live stream, oh, you won't sit there. Oh, it's not that important. But if it's nonsense, you'll sit through that. Of course you will. Like, it doesn't surprise me. People don't literally take nothing seriously anymore. I mean, I have 6 police reports I could pull up and literally compile into this video and show that I have been constantly in contact with police. Up until the recent events, we have been in contact with the police. I mean, when we got robbed out of the Jeddah, I don't remember if we called the police since then for our situation, but yeah, like, I have legit proof I was in contact with the police. For you guys to sit there and make threats towards me and then get mad at me that I'm defending myself, and now you don't like it because people are saying I have every right to say what I say to you. You don't like it because you can't say what you want, because you know that people will contact your jobs. You don't like it because you want to be right all the time and be a know-it-all, and that's just not going to work. It doesn't work like that. Like, seriously, it does not work. I will never understand being so mad that I can't say what I want because I know what I'm saying is wrong. If what you were saying was right, you wouldn't be attacking people if it wasn't wrong. You know what you're saying is wrong, and it could get you in very serious trouble. I mean, you wouldn't like it if police showed up to your job because you continued. Like, I have to think about my safety. My brother's not here. I need to be the one to protect my family. And if you're going to constantly keep doing things, then the police need to show up to tell you, you need to leave these people alone. Because you haven't left me alone. You still have not left me alone. Are you going to tell these people that you're trying to stop the funding from, that you said their friend deserves to pass away because he's a predator? Oh, you won't tell them that either. Will you? Because you think you know someone because someone said something on the internet. Crazy. And let's cut the BS and stop saying you've never met this person in real life, really. Like, stop quoting that. I'm so freaking annoyed. You have never met someone in real life. This is not something to be mocking and making jokes of. If you've never met someone in real life, how can you judge them? You don't even know this. You don't even know my brother, but yet you labeled him a predator because someone told you. Because someone provided a fake photo and you went off of that. Have you met my brother in real life? No, you haven't. So why are you judging him and saying he deserves to pass away? Why would you label him something he's not? Because clearly you have issues of your own that you won't resolve. You're bringing your issues onto everyone else. And I don't need your issues to be pushed on me. Like, you need to resolve your issues and hold yourselves accountable. Weird, but you won't do that.
In this video, Tophiachu says something that I don't like, is the people on the internet are the reason why Brother Chu is unfortunately dead, why their family's in this situation. It's the internet's fault. No, let's be clear. That was a random act of violence. Tophiachu and Mamachu were not the only victims in this guy's violent pursuit. Okay, there was a security guard, there was a guy in a black Jeep that got hit by Brother Chu's car, and they're not the only victims that were in this whole entire mess. Now, yes, were they the ones that got the most injured? Yes. Gross, too, that she's denying that there's, like, other victims, and that people targeted her, and that this was a targeted attack against her, when it was a random act of violence. Another thing that she says in this video is that people are stopping her from getting help. No, not at all. There were people, as soon as this happened, were reaching out to her, giving her money, trying to put her in the right direction of what resources she should get. And what did Tophiachu do? She blamed everybody and said, oh, those trolls, they really want to help me now, I'm not going to accept their help. When a lot of these people weren't Tophiachu's trolls, they were actually people that were concerned and was concerned about the state of which Tophiachu and Mamachu were going to be left in. But she dismissed them and now is going back and saying, well, you know, nobody is trying to help us. Nobody's trying to give us help. So now we're going to move on to the videos and clips of Tophiachu lying about food. She's been going on saying that they don't have money to go get lunch, they don't have money to feed themselves, and there was a recording of Mamachu and Tophiachu arguing about having food.
You know, and it sucks because I see other people getting cash apps and buying like DoorDash almost every single day, eating what they want. I wish I could eat some pizza from somewhere, you know, or chicken wings. I just want a patty melt from Whataburger. I'm sorry,
Yeah. Well, why am I eating them for lunch?
Yeah, you're all patty them for lunch. You don't have
Never mind.
I really wish you would stop doing
I really wish you would stop lying to people.
You're not even helping. You're just making it worse. And
Oh, I'm making it worse. Well, you
okay,
was.
so you're not helping. Okay, and I really wish you would stop having these people treat me horribly.
I don't allow them to treat you horribly. I always stand up for you.
Explaining it.
You would have fucking told them we had lunch if we didn't have.
Oh, really? We do.
We didn't buy those hamburgers for intentions of eating it for lunch. And
Yeah,
you know
we
that.
did. I
But
have
then
hamburgers
I'm
for
never buying
lunch.
hamburgers. I'm buying pizza.
Go ahead.
Since it's for fucking lunch. I'm tired of you. Now I'm gonna get treated horribly. And they're gonna go make videos about me. Because you didn't do anything.
You shouldn't have said anything in the
Because
first
I have a
place.
right to. I'm old enough to say whatever the fuck I want.
It's okay, guys.
Because you want to make yourself better. And I'm sick
I wasn't
of it.
trying to make myself better.
Now you're gonna have fucking people making videos about this shit. Because you wanna explain yourself.
I just did explain myself.
No! You made me look horrible. And I'm sick
You
of
made
it.
your own self look horrible.
You don't even know what I have to go through.
I know what you go through.
No, you don't.
Oh no, I don't. I see it. I go through
Whatever.
the
You
same.
just made it 10 times worse.
I go through.
I do like how Mamachu is calling Tophiachu out, saying that you shouldn't have said that we didn't have food, you shouldn't have lied about that, and Tophiachu's like, well, now people on the internet are gonna ridicule me, they're gonna say all these nasty things about me. Well, when you're doing and lying about not having things like food, yeah, people are gonna call you out for that. Why are you saying that you don't have food when you have food? Even Mamachu says that. That wasn't cool, Tophiachu. You shouldn't have done that. A TikTok user exposed Tophiachu by sharing some of their conversations. The person said that they were sharing this conversation that she had with Tophiachu because Tophiachu was all giddy that she got this person banned, their first account, and when the person was like, I don't really care that you got my one account banned, it doesn't really matter to me, Tophiachu then apparently got mad and started to say that the person that she got their account banned was R-worded by their uncle to commit suicide. So this person decided that, you know what, I'm going to share the DMs of where Tophiachu did this. People found a video of Tophiachu leaving a store with 2 grocery bags full of things.
That's fucking Tophia. I just done fucking saw Tophia!
I don't like covering Tophiachu because this is what it really is that she lies and then people get mad at her and then she's like, why are people getting mad at me? Nobody should be getting mad at me. Tophiachu updates that we have so far. I hope you guys enjoyed the video and I'll see you in the next one. Goodbye.